It's nothing because my husband is here. I just prepared for dinner.
Ah, yeah. You were just preparing for dinner. Okay. What did you prepare?
Today, Indian curry, Makhni curry, Makhni curry. Have you heard of
What's
it?
that? No.
Hmm?
Do you have any photos for me? I haven't heard of that.
Makhni. Okay, let's try to find it. Makhni curry.
How
Makhni?
can you write the name then? Makhni? I don't know. I haven't encountered that word before.
Okay. Let's
Macaroni?
try this. Just in Korean, Makhni.
Where do you learn how to cook that?
Makhni. Makhni. Hmm. Makhni curry. How can I?
Is it kind of a meat? Meat, maybe?
Makhni. Makhny.
Makmney.
Any.
This one?
Yeah. Makhni curry.
Makhni curry.
No. Makhni. Makhny. Yeah. Makhni curry. Makhni curry.
What's that?
Makhani.
Makhni. Yeah. For that.
Makhani.
Yeah. Wow. Orange. What makes it orange? But what's the
Coconut?
meat that you put? I think we can put chicken here or
Chicken, yes, chicken makhani. That is the most famous chicken makhani curry.
this one here.
Chicken makhani.
So the orange one is the coconut.
I think so. Curry and makhani. Coconut, I think so. So Korea, we don't have makhani curry because we can produce coconut.
So where did you get it?
The makhani curry stores. But now makhani curry is famous, so we can get it. We can get the sources, the powders, but we don't have makhani curry before. Makhani curry is Indian food. Green curry and yellow curry is Thailand food.
Oh, okay. Where? How did you learn how to cook this one?
And I stayed in the United States, of course.
Okay. So there are a lot of Indian food there.
Indian restaurant, a lot of Indian restaurant.
Okay.
It
So
was there. Indian restaurant was kind of reasonable price restaurant.
mhm.
A lot of people just go there just just to eat one meal, a dinner, or just a friend when we hang out casually. We visited there just casually every time, every night, with wearing any dress, any clothes. Just visit there, very casual, like very casually. But in Korea, the Thailand restaurant and Indian restaurant, it's kind of a fancy restaurant. It's very expensive. It's
oh,
not reasonable.
okay. But in America they are cheap.
Mm.
Okay. Now, what is that? I mean, there's a kind of thinking that Indian street food is not clean.
Not clean.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because there are a lot of videos like for the street food in India. They're just cooking them using their bare hands.
Yeah, I heard that from Indian friends. They're just using hand.
And have you seen some videos?
But no, but in the Philippines, you have that kind of what is the food
Fruit?
on the what is the food on the banana leaves? A
Ah,
lot of meats and rice, and you just use it with hand.
okay, that is for eating. It's like we are eating that when you are going to eat that. It's
Mhm.
different when the person is cooking it. Because for you, when you are going to eat it, well, you have to wash your hands and then do it yourself. Eat that.
Mhm.
But then when you see people there preparing the food for you, and then they're just using their bare hands, and then they're going to get a towel and wipe their hands.
India. They
Yeah.
okay, I see. Okay.
Okay. Using. I'm just going
Hand,
to search for some pictures.
not for it, not for
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah.
Ah.
They're cooking it,
Okay, I see.
and it's very. I've seen a lot of videos of that. Okay. Well, yeah, I have some pictures here, but it's okay. It's not so important.
Okay.
What do you think of that? Oh, how about eating using your hands? Have you ever tried it?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't like. I don't know. It feels dirty, of course.
Wash your hands first
Still,
before eating.
and that is one thing. And the second thing, I don't want to. I don't want to. Ah, dirt. What is the verb form?
For your
Make,
hands,
make dirty. Yeah, I don't want
you
to
can
make my
say you
hands
can use
dirty.
it. Yeah, or you can also say I don't want to dirty my hands. That
Is
is
it
also
verb form?
okay.
Dirty. Is it verb? Okay, okay, okay.
You
Yeah,
can use it as a verb and
verb
as an
dirty. I
adjective.
don't want to dirty my hands. That is also the that is the reason as well. I don't understand.
Okay.
A lot of Koreans
I
still a lot of
like it.
Koreans say that they say that like the mother's generation,
Hmm.
especially the grandmother's generation.
Hmm.
Still, some people they say like to make dishes taster more tasty, just bare hands is needed. If you like mixed with bare hands, it will make the dishes more tasty. But I don't buy it. It's dirty. And the second reason is for me. I think it's more important. I don't want to dirty my hands. That is the reason. And usually Korean food use the pepper paste and pepper paste, pepper powder. It's very spicy, so
Hmm.
it stimulates my hand too,
Okay.
make my hand
Well,
itchy.
of
So
yeah. When it comes to dry food, I like using my hands, but of course, for those ones like wet food, I don't do it.
I don't do
One thing
it.
that I, one food that I really like using my hand is like fried chicken. Like when I go to McDonald's or
It's
we have
okay.
it
Yes.
Jollibee. Like I'm going to show you a picture there. Whenever I go to McDonald's, I usually use my hands in eating like this.
How about pizza?
Pizza, yeah, I also use my hands.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and nachos.
Nachos. Yes, I do. I when I when I traveling with my friends, I think I already told you, but I don't think you can remember this.
What's that?
We ordered pizza.
Yeah, because I can't remember. You're right.
We ordered pizza, and the gay friend, my gay friend ordered pizza, and he just put it with his hand, hold it his hand by his hand. And the other French friend told me that I don't remember exactly. Maybe the gay friend asked first, but I'm not sure. But anyways, we started to talk about that issue. Was in France, definitely, absolutely, no one use their food in restaurant. At home, it might be okay. At home, if you just eat like pizza or whatever it is, at home, if you are eating at home by yourself and alone, it's okay. But in restaurant, whatever the restaurant, even the pizza restaurant, they usually don't use. Nobody use just hands. They always use forks and knives
Okay.
in restaurant. The French friend told that. But this is America, so we just use. Even the French use. But usually the French people do not using hand while they are eating.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
I
yeah,
think I've heard that before. There is a country wherein it's a kind of a taboo to hold your hands when you're, I mean, hold the food when you're going to eat the food.
I think so.
But
The
then,
French, they have very proud of their delicacy culture, the culinary cultures. So I heard that even elementary school, just one day is allowed to eat ketchups, tomato ketchups,
hmm,
for French elementary schools
okay,
because they think a ketchup,
1 day is allowed.
just only one day.
What's that?
In the elementary school, French elementary school, serving tomato ketchup is allowed only one day per week, like Wednesday,
Oh,
or because they think the tomato ketchup is not it it hurts their culinary cultures.
oh, wow. Okay, that's
They have
their culture.
they have really very proud of their culinary. Is it right?
Culinary, cooking.
Culinary,
Yeah,
culinary.
culinary culture. Okay. Yeah. Well, here in the Philippines, it has been a tradition, a part of our tradition. That is why it looks normal for us. Like the boodle fight.
What?
Heard of that? Have you heard of that boodle fight? That one that you said a while ago. We call it boodle fight.
What is that?
Okay. I'm going to write the word here, and I'm going to show you some pictures. Boodle fight is like what you have said. Their food on top of the banana leaves.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
call
it.
it boodle fight. It's like a fight because like you're fighting for the food because you can just get any of that. So we call it a boodle fight, but it's not actually a fight. But I like it. But usually for these kinds of food, I mean, yeah, boodle fight, they're serving dry food, usually fried ones and fruits. They do not put something here with sauce because it's not good using your hands with food that has sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can see these ones, just grab them, put them in your mouth. I'm feeling
Okay.
hungry just looking at them. So if you can see here, there are a lot of fried food and grilled and fried.
Mm.
Yeah, we have barbecue here, seafood. Where's that? I went to. I mean, I'm going to show you what I had. I mean, 2 weekends ago. Seafood Island. Seafood Island Boodle Fight. We have that in Baguio City. What did we take there? Oh, this one here. Tali. But I think it's not that clear. Like that. But they have a lot. So we have crabs and chicken, crab. I mean, yeah, watermelon.
Mm.
This is meat. Okay. Have you ever tried eating in a boodle fight?
No.
No? Would you like to try it?
Mm. Of course. It looks so great.
Yeah. You can just get the food you like there, using your hands.
I yeah. Okay. I've never tried to grab
So
the
maybe
food
for
and using hands. I've never heard of. I've never tried it.
yeah. And I think one thing is that in Korea you have that rice, and your rice is somewhat sticky.
Korean rice is sticky.
Yes.
We prefer the sticky rice.
hmm It's not good if you're going to use your hands because it will stick on your hands. Unlike our rice here, it's not that sticky.
Mm.
Yeah. Wow, this one is great. I'd love to eat in this one. And I'd love to be a part of this. I'm going to show you a picture. There.
Mm.
It's making me hungry.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah, it really looks great.
Okay, and usually we are going to have this one, banana leaves. Okay. What is something in Korea, like a traditional thing that you do that maybe when you go to, or when you do that in other countries, then maybe they are going to look at you. They will stare at you like it's something really weird for them.
Culinary culture among
Any,
any.
any.
Okay, how about that? In the United States, actually,
hmm
suggesting shaking hand is nothing.
Shaking hands, okay.
Shaking hands for greeting, like
hmm
even young person. Young person is not that good example, but like okay, like this. When Bill Gates visited our country, and Bill Gates met met our previous president,
Park Geun-hye.
impeached previous president, and Bill Gates just suggest shaking hands, and his one hand is in his pocket actually.
Ah,
In
okay.
his pocket, one hand is in his pocket. He just suggested shaking hands, but only one hand, and the other is put. The other hand was put his pocket. In Korea, that attitude, that behavior is so rude, especially the partner was like that kind of like president or the who are the older or like the boss or in Korea it was so rude. So it was very controversial in Korea. But I heard that in the United States, just shaking hands and whatever the other hand is wherever the other hand is on in the pocket or like on out of the pocket. It wasn't that rude.
Okay. I've heard of
And
that,
yeah,
actually.
actually at the time I asked to my Filipino teacher. I don't remember who she was. Maybe May? I think so. May?
hmm
You don't know her though. I
I
asked
don't.
her. Yeah, I asked her, and she answered. Actually, she didn't. She didn't think it's rude. She answered that. I remember.
hmm
But in Korea, it was that is very behind because usually suggesting shaking hand that self it itself is very rude actually, especially
Really?
only older one can do it to the younger one. Only the
hmm
like higher social status. Only who, only those who have higher social status can do it. to the lower social state, those who have lower social status. Like, if I suggest hand shaking to my friend's father,
Mm-hmm.
it's really rude behavior.
Okay. It's ah.
It's a rude behavior because we usually just prefer the bow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I've noticed too.
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I actually heard something like that when I was. I think I don't know if I told you when I was learning the Korean language, and they also mentioned about your culture. Like if you are going to give something to someone older than you, especially your boss, you are not just going to use one hand and yeah, take it. You're going to use both hands like that and then
Ah,
give it to
yeah,
that person.
right,
The same as when receiving something. If the older
right.
person will
That's
give you
right.
something, you can just
Yes,
extend
yes,
your hand.
right.
I have to use two hands.
Now I realize how can put it. Yes, now I realize just using one hand considered somewhat rude in Korea. So just to be safe, using both hands is safe way.
Yeah. So yeah, if using both hand is like the good one,
Mm.
and using only one hand is not so polite, then how much more if you're going to use only one hand and the other hand is inside your pocket?
That's more rude one.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
even rude
So
one.
it's showing that you don't have interest. Like, yeah, you're being lazy. You don't have any interest about that person whom
Mm.
you're talking to, like that, maybe.
So just to
Okay.
be safe, actually, yes, always using two hands is safer. So for me, I also tried to do that. So even though the person is younger than me, I tried to do it, even shaking, and like the considerate people usually using both of hands. So grab their hands in this way, like
Two. Ah.
shaking. Yeah, when I suggest my shaking hand, and when the people grab my hands like in this way, and then I cover it again
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Yeah, I think
There
I've
is
seen
it's
that one
very
before.
polite and it's very like it feels like you can give them like I treated you very in genuine way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen those ones in some movies. And not even that, they're going to do everything, like use two hands to shake the hand of the other, and then even bow. While shaking the hand, they're going to bow.
Mm.
Yeah, so like very good way of showing like your respect or being polite like that. But of course, I think Koreans can understand if some people are not going to do that because it's not a part of their culture.
Yeah, about
Do you feel offended? Yeah.
what? About
Do you feel
gestures.
offended
When
when a
when you when
foreigner
you
will do
call
that?
you when you call you,
Mhm.
hey here, come.
Mhm.
We use this way. Here, come. Please come. Use this way. But
You cannot do that.
in America, it means go, go, go. It's very confusing. When they ask me to come, they use in this way.
Ah.
Come. But in Korea, it's really rude. It's only for the dogs. Come. Dog or cats. To the animals, we do it. But to person, come. Like this. It's polite way. It's very rude way in Korea.
For us here in the Philippines, like yeah, there's no difference. They're both okay for us.
What? Which one?
Usually when they say come, you can
Come.
say like that.
This one?
Come.
Like that? Come.
Yeah. Go away. This just a gesture. It's going outwards. Go away. Come means coming inward.
Come.
Yeah.
It's outward. In Korea, yeah, too. But in
I
America,
don't.
yes,
Uh
that's
huh.
that's go away. That's go away. That's coming. That's come. So it's really confusing.
Yeah.
They
So even
say
if you
like
say,
go.
even if it's your gesture is, I mean, your palm is coming inwards. As long as the palm is facing downwards, it still means that go away. Even if you're doing like this, for them they will understand it. Like you're
No, but
gesturing
it's
them to
really
go away.
difficult. What do you think about?
It depends when you are going to start it or where you are going to start.
so it's so it's confusing. So when Korean use this one, it's already come, but the Americans accept it, go away.
Okay. Because for me, we are not going to start doing that unless the other one is looking at me. Like, for example, hey, I'm going to use my hands like that first. Hey. If that person sees
How
me, then
about
that's the time that I would say, come.
how about the staff, like in the convenience store, something like that, in the drugstores or department store, like when you are waiting for the line
Uh-huh.
to 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 check,
Uh-huh.
to
To pay.
pay, to pay.
Uh-huh.
Where you are waiting for the line, and like on the bank or like you bought the tickets or something like that, you are on the line, and the staff, when your staff call you, which one do you use in the Philippines?
The staff will call me.
Hmm.
So the staff will give a gesture.
Yeah, I know. Like, do not give a gesture. Then there's the
No?
steps in the bank or like in the bank or like, or anyway, just even McDonald's, you're just waiting. You're waiting. The customer is waiting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5.
There's a line.
Yeah, in line. And so this customer went to a hotel, or this is staff.
Uh-huh.
This is the desk.
Uh-huh.
And this this step, when this step call the next person, which gesture?
You say next there. We do not use gestures there.
If
Next,
we
please.
use next please, but if
Raise a
this
hand only.
next please,
Yeah, just, yeah, next. Like that. We do not do it like that.
not this
Next,
one.
please. Like
Maybe
that.
then the gesture looks like a little less polite way, right? In the United States, the steps call.
Maybe.
Yeah, the steps call the customers. Next, come in. Next, come in. They call like in this way. Next.
Ah, okay.
So I always feel like it's for me as a Korean. It's a bit offensive way actually in
Yeah,
Korea
it's like
actually.
they're
Only,
treating
only,
you a
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh,
Like
come,
dog.
come, come.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
come and like and scratch their necks like in this way.
Yeah.
Come dog.
Yeah.
So in like in the convenience store, when I like when I was waiting for the line,
Hmm.
the staff call me. Next, come come in this way.
Hmm.
Maybe in the fancy hotel, expensive hotel, they won't. I don't remember, but in casual restaurant or in casual like the convenience shop
Hmm.
and the stores, just casually come next, come. Hello.
Okay. Yeah. That is actually something that is surprising for me because, yeah, in my culture we don't do that. Just raise your hand, like, even when they're
Mm,
going to call. Maybe in those ones, like next, like that.
next, yeah.
Yeah. They're going to raise their hand because, especially if there are a lot of them.
Okay, I
So,
can I can guess like using gesture in this way. Come is less polite way in your culture.
yes,
Mm,
they're treating you like an animal, like a
animal.
dog, like, come,
In
like that.
Korea, yes. In Korea, we don't use that. Just voiced out. Next customer. Yeah, we don't do
Yeah,
it.
like that too. The same here, like next, please, but especially if
Mm.
there are a lot of people here, attendants or cashiers. When someone will shout out next, we don't know like which one is the vacant one. So they are going to raise their hands, like it means
Mm-hmm.
here it's vacant here. I'm the one who shouted something. So next customer, like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. the cultural differences is funny. And I have Indian friend, and I know that they do not eat beef.
Okay.
So I was wondering, like, I wanted to eat hamburger. I knew the patty is beef, made by beef, right? So I asked him if I go to the hamburger restaurant or not. So he said, "Okay, yes, okay. Yeah, I can eat hamburger." So I asked him again, like, "Oh, I heard that in India, you don't eat beef. It is like divine animal, so you don't eat beef. Are you okay with eating hamburger before eating hamburger?" And so he answered, "Yeah, it's okay." And while eating hamburgers, he told me that actually in India, he didn't eat hamburger. He didn't eat beef. But here in America, there in America, he's eating. He was eating the hamburgers.
How about this one? Like, is there something that, when you hear it, you will be offended when you hear it from foreigners? Because there is one thing here. Speaking of Indians, there are some Indians here. I mean, maybe a lot of Indians here doing
Oh,
business, and then we don't like their smell. I don't
sorry,
know.
sorry. Okay, I know. Stopped. Stopped. We stopped above smells. It's times. You should go. Time's up.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later then.
Mm.
After 10 minutes, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Bye, Hannah. Okay.